So I'm going to continue with this story of an unfolding of a piece that's been happening through me. It's been beyond description. I don't know how to say it. It's I used to feel like there was a mic here, and then there was peace over here. And I could very easily slide into the peace and feel, oh yeah, everything is peace. And then what happened was Mike just went and became this. And everything became that. So there's a dog that's barking. The dog barking is that. It's just this open peace, I call it, open presence. I don't know what word to use. There's 1,000 different words and none of them ever touch it. And I'm seeing that this is happening to a lot of people. There used to just be a few speakers who would speak of this, and I would read their stuff and go, sort of get it. But now, I think I've seen about 20 different people on YouTube talking about this, attempting to share it with people. It's rather beautiful. So I wrote down some things that are kind of interesting of living as a you or living as a not you. And I wrote them on this piece of paper right here. So I'll read through some of these. So it's kind of interesting. If there is a definite feeling that you are separate from life and there's a me and everything is mine and I have this story and I'm wrapped in this story up here, if you're living in that place, then peace is something to get. It's something to find. It's something to hold on to, and it appears as just little spots within that story. The other side of that coin is this you drops off into presence, and then you realize everything is presence. And this is the effects of that. Okay, so if there is no you, which I know this sounds crazy, and if you explore it, if you really do explore it, where do I exist? You touch your hand, your arm. Are you in your arm? Are you in your heart? Are you in your mind? Where is the exact center of you? You'll find it's not there. And then if you go and touch another person, you put your hand on their shoulder, eventually what will happen is your hand and their shoulder will become one. There's never separate you or no separate them. So with that investigation in mind, everything is this boundless freedom. Everything. This whole room, shoosh, this whole world is just an expression of pure presence. So if there is truly, and there's no you, then what happens with our life? What's the next step? Well, the thing that I found most interesting was once you're abiding in this place, and there's no you abiding in it, it's just life appearing. Life just appears, and within all of that is. And I'm not going to say you are there too, because there's no you. There's just is. It's just is happening. It's just look what's happening. Just whoosh, it's taking place. So in this, there's no past. All the things that bothered you can still be there as visions and memories, but they don't root into any place. So you can very easily look at them now and go, they were all that. Everything that ever happened to me was that. Lightness, open presence, peace. It all was. Then there will be no stories. All the stories are that. There's no need for self-improvement. No self-improvement. How do you improve this? This is appearing as everything. You say, well, there's a part of me that's not really understanding. Well, that part is it too. It's the beautiful secret whisper appearing as that part. Then the other thing that begs to be looked at is this presence. Is it ever born? Can it ever die? Birth and death are just stories. And love, what is love? It's everything. This appearing as everything is unconditional love. Absolutely marvelous and beautiful. And this unconditional love is everything. Even if you're out of it and you're going, okay, I don't have any money today to buy gas for my car, and I'm very uncomfortable with that. Even that moment is unconditional love appearing as an experience. Just an experience that's just taking place, and there it is, there it is. Does that touch anyone? Does that touch you? Does that root into anything? Does it change anything? Now, the beautiful thing about all of this is seeing that this idea of a separate self is non-existent. Is that, there's times where you say, I'm not a good person, I'm not worthy, I don't feel good about myself. I did that a lot. I was so beating myself up so much, literally at times. That disappears because now there's no self to actually beat up. There's, who are you? Who are you now? Who are you? What is here? Who are you? And you say, sit with that question. Who am I? Who am I? This beautiful word I becomes something beautiful. It's endless. Who am I? It's not a separate I, it's just I. I am. I am. The I amness is happening as all of this. So when that takes place, there's no separate you to beat up. You're done, you're complete, you're whole right now. You have always been this illuminated, beautiful presence. And your entire life has always been this. It's been hiding as everything. Then this takes away one last thing, which is the search for enlightenment. Trying to get enlightened. It's not going to happen. You'll have moments of, this is cool. But then you'll come down from that mountain and you'll be back to yourself. The self that has been told, this is what we are. You're not a vibration of sound as you have been told you are. And you're not a mental story in your head that has, as you have been told you are. And you're not the latest pixels on Facebook, which they have told you are. You are everything appearing right now. Thank you.